Derek, what do you think Kendre Miller's return can add to the offense?
He's another good player. Anytime you can get guys back off of injury, it just helps your team. And so adding another good player is never a bad thing. His vision, his downhill running, his ability to make people miss in the hole, on the perimeter, even dating back to last year, has always been impressive. So I think that like I said, you add a good player, it's a good thing for your team.
Do you feel a locker room bounce back after the setback? How would you describe sort of where the team is right now?
Yeah, I thought we had a really good day today, and that's usually the tell. When you look at guys' faces in the locker room, you look at their eyes in the huddle, you watch them from a distance, how they're working an individual. I've learned so much from just doing that, and I was excited to see how we worked. We still got things to play for. We still got opportunities ahead of us, and New York, is up this week, and so they got a good defense, and we have our work cut out for us. So our guys came in locked in, focused, and thought we had a good day at practice.
Here, when you say things to play for and opportunities ahead of you, obviously, there's still the division out there, nothing's settled yet. How much does that help, I guess, going through the mood of the week, knowing that there still is, even no matter what the odds are, there's still something out there?
Yeah, I was taught, even let's say there wasn't, I was taught that, any day in this league you get to put that jersey on, you should go out there and be thankful for it, and you should show it in your play, at least in your effort, and the way you do your work during the week and things like that. We're so blessed to be able to do this for a living, and so the fact that we are, still have an opportunity, to do certain things and all that kind of stuff is cool, but for us, like I said all year, like I believe in this team. We have a good football team, and our focus has been really good all year, even through the hard times, and it's been really good this week because we know we got a challenge against New York that we have to go get a win.
Darren Rizzy going back to New Jersey, do you feel that at all? I know obviously can't focus on that in any way, but do you feel that from him at all, what this means to him to go back home, as an NFL head coach kind of thing?
To be honest, he was the exact same to us today. All week he's been the same. He's been fiery, brings a lot of energy, and is a great motivator and a great teacher. And so, I honestly didn't think about that till right now, because he was the exact same all day today.
How difficult, I know it's probably an obvious question, but how difficult will it be to try to replace the production that Taysom has on the field for you guys, and how do you try to do it?
Yeah. You don't just replace a Taysom Hill, So it's another challenge for us, and you can do one of two things: you can quit, or you can be up for the challenge, and fight. And so our guys came in ready to fight, excited about that. But you don't just replace Taysom. He means so much to us just as a person, let alone his play. Just the kind of teammate and kind of friend he is, means more than even his play, and that's saying something. So you don't just replace him, but we'll see.
Is there anybody who can do what he does, like from the Wildcat position?
Yeah, we do have a couple guys, and whether we do that or not, we'll see. Don't want to give all the secrets away, but yeah, we do have a few guys that can do those things in a different role or different kind of way, and things like that. Now, it remains to be seen if we do those things or not, but it's definitely something teams would still have to prepare for sure.
You're arguing to run the quarterback powers yourself.
I told McVay the same thing. Yeah, on the sideline. Yeah.
This could decrease your chances of catching your throw.
100% could. It could. Me and Taysom, we talked about those moments. Hopefully one day having that. This it does decrease, but we have a couple guys that can still throw, so that's a good sign for me.
We haven't talked to you since you reviewed tape on Monday. Was there anything on that last play that you saw that you wish could have given it a chance or anything like that?
I mean, the routes, we had a single high beater on one side, a two high beater on the left. We knew if we got single high, we were going to can the side on the left to make it a max protection so I could have time to go through that read. And we ended up just not getting it done. And that ended up, just being the case. So, can we go back and second guess? Be like, well, we could have done this or this, but we don't. before you call your play, you don't know what they're going to be in. You don't know what we're going to be in. You have to call plays and read them out. And I still thought it was a good play. I still thought we had an opportunity to hit Juwan in the end zone.
Hey, Derek, I assume may have talked to Taysom. Can you give us a sense of like what his, just kind of how he's handling what he's dealing with?
With a smile on his face, which is what we would all assume Taysom would do, right? I know he's human. I know it hurts. I know it stings. It hurt all of us, not from a football aspect, but just because of the violence of our game, and he's a husband and he's a dad way before he's a football player, and so that part's hard for anybody. But he's in good spirits, from when I saw him right after the game, and I'll reach out to him throughout the week, make sure he's still gets a laugh or two from us, and all those things. But also there was a time there where you got to give somebody a couple of days. I remember when I got hurt, and I shared this with Alec Ingold one year. Kobe said, "You earn the right to feel upset for a couple of days, and then it's time to get over it and dominate recovery." And so I've kind of been that way with guys, where I just kind of give them their time to feel a certain way, and then encourage them and try and motivate them, to be their best when they come back. And so I really believe in that, but I believe in him, and he's doing good.
What jumps out about the Giants' defense when you look at it on film?
I'm sorry?
The Giants' defense. What
Yeah.
jumps out about them?
Yeah, their pass rush, they've been really good against the pass. Their linebackers run and hit, sideline, punch the ball out. Secondary, has some explosive athletes, able to make plays on the football. And yeah, I mean, they're hungry, they're hungry just like we are. You can tell on the tape, but great pass rush, great D-line. And anytime you have that in this league, you have a chance. And so, Burns, I've played against, Thibodeau, I've played against these guys, and I know what they're all about. They're really, really good players in our league, and top tier. So we got our work cut out for us for sure. But excited about the challenge of going against them, in their place.
What's your experience in cold weather games? Obviously, Kansas City probably a couple times, right?
Yeah, I've played in Kansas, played in New York multiple times. I don't know, 4 or 5. I don't know the exact number. And there's things now that I learned some things like the last 3 years that you can do in the cold that helps, to where you just feel good. Before that, I was just going out there having no idea, about certain things. But you learn tricks as you get older and different things. So, now it's just about playing the game. They got so much stuff nowadays that, you're just playing football.
Your preparation does change a little just to get ready, obviously?
Nothing that I do during the week, besides rolling my windows down on the way here, in the mornings. But, besides that, no. I mean, you try to do little things mentally and things like that. But, you prepare for the game, and then when you get out there, I always had a coach tell me, if you let it affect you, it will. And so you just go out there and you just got to play. Good. Thank you, guys.